Hello again. In case you have forgotten, my name is Skeeter, and I'm the Hope Library Shelf Elf. The last time we met, I talked to you about the parts of books that were the most important ones for you to know. To help you remember them, I wrote them down on the board. Today, I am excited because I'm going to talk to you about fiction books. I love fiction because I have so much fun reading it. Fictional stories take me on adventures to strange and wonderful places. It's like going on a treasure hunt with the book as a map. Let's find out more about fiction by going to the magical place where it all begins. Welcome to Fiction Forest. It isn't a real place, but you can visit it any time you use your imagination. When authors write fictional stories, this is the place they go. That's why we say fictional stories are from the author's imagination. Authors tell their stories through characters. In fictional stories, the characters can look like us, or look very different. They may be able to do the things we do, or they may have magical powers. Fictional stories have a place and a time in which the story happens. The place may seem real, or may be like a fairy tale place. The time can be long ago, now, or far into the future. The place and time of a story is called its setting. Fictional stories, the characters have to deal with something called a problem. Princess has a really big problem. It's a good thing most of us don't have to worry about dragons. Sometimes the problems that authors write about can seem like real ones. Problems you may have with a friend, or your brothers or sisters. The problem is the most important thing that happens in the story. It is what makes the story exciting. The story ends when the problem is solved. Like when the hero saves the princess by killing the dragon. Before we leave Fiction Forest, let's review what we've learned so far. Fictional stories are made up by the author from their imagination. They are not true or real, even though sometimes they can seem real. All fictional stories have characters, a setting which is the place and time of the story, a problem that the main character has to deal with, and finally, a solution to that problem. If you are like me, you read fiction books for fun. The stories might not be true, but we can still make connections to the characters because they may feel the same way we feel, or their problems might be like our problems. All of the books in the Transitional Reader collection are fiction. Just look for the sign, or ask Miss Chenard for help. I love Transitional Readers. The third grade is coming to the library, so I had better get to work on these shelves. Find a good fiction book today and see if you can make a connection with the character. Happy reading!